Welcome back, Project 1825. Today we're going to talk about pain and how we find strategies to work with it. So, everyone probably has something that is painful for them. So, just want to acknowledge that we are all humans. We have pain, we have happiness, we have everything. So, just want to mention that pain is part of life. I think we all know that. So, there's no prescription for it. There's no prescription on how to get rid of pain and so that it never comes back, which is also like a unrealistic expectation. So pain is inevitable, and the noting point is suffering is not. So pain is inevitable, suffering is not. So anything we bring awareness to deepens the presence and freedom, because pain is inevitable, it's a frequent visitor, right? So it keeps coming up and down. The intention to let this be a gateway to awakening our mindful presence will energize our path. So, relating pain with kind of curiosity, what's going on internally, what is the thought process behind it, how does it transform your experience into freedom. So that's the kind of exploration we should be looking at. So pain is not something which we push away, we invite it in its own way. So when we resist pain, like tensing, emotional activity, mental judgment, behavioral things we do, like avoidance behaviors, and then that associates itself with the pain. And the next time you feel those emotions, we get pain, and vice versa. So when you get the pain, you get those emotions as well. So it's like a vicious circle. So as the suffering comes from its resistance. So it's the two arrows, where it's not the first arrow which it hits, which is actually causing suffering, because the first arrow it can hit and you can pull it out or do the thing which is helpful. It's the second arrow, which is basically thinking about the pain and wishing it to be something else. It's what keeps us in that grip. So, what is the antidote? How can we work with it? One of the ways is to bring awareness to it. And previously, I've talked about save as one way to do it, but there's many other ways out there. So, I would look at being purposefully bringing curiosity, kindness as much as possible to be with the pain. Now, also, it is important to note that many strategies can be applied. So you can use a lot of sensations. You can think about taking it moment by moment. You can do a lot of resourcing. So resourcing is simply moving one's attention from the strong sensation to a pleasant one. So you feel resourced to be able to handle the pain. The other one is around titrating and pendulating, which basically means you go into the pain and then come back and go into the pain and come back. And then the other way is a lot of other ways. Offering loving kindness is another way to do it. So without getting too much into detail, just remember, pain is inevitable. Suffering, on the other hand, is not. And that's my thought for today. See you tomorrow.